To my World of Tanks video. What you see here is the M-41 Walker Bulldog. I've been working on the American light tanks towards the Sheridan Tier 10, and I was doing daily doubles, which are matches that you play to collect the double bonus for your first win on a tank. Well, I played this tank when I got to this tank in the selection process, and I was gifted, and I mean gifted, with one of the best maps to play for a light tank in World War II. And that map is Prokhorovka. It's a big map, just an awesome map for top level light tank play, which I delivered. But it was really an odd match, and when you see it, I'm going to explain what's going on so you can understand what it is that you're going to see, because it's not normal, but it's awesome. So sit back, get a drink, and relax. Okay, here we are. This is in the replays, and what that means is that you have a bunch of games stored in the memory. So what you're seeing is a couple of days, well, 3 days ago Sunday. Yes, it was three and a half days ago, basically. I didn't know how long it would save these. I had forgotten to do this video days ago because I was working on other things, and this is the day before Thanksgiving. So it hit me that, oh man, I better go look and see. And I've already completed an entire long haul sequence, and it's still on there with more. So I don't know if this holds 100 games or more, 150, who knows. But this is access to the replays by hitting the start button on your controller, and it comes up on the menu, and you can just follow it fairly easily. But this is Prokhorovka. You come here and you'll see the team. All right, all the guys on here. The only things you really have to know is that in the end, now this is kind of a spoiler alert, but it's important. The guy who was number one is on the left column near the bottom. You'll see a guy that his name says Tina and Me Forever. That dude has a performance that has to be seen to be believed. He's the MVP. All right, I'm going to give you that one up front. Second place is this guy who did something that was fantastic as well. He's on the right column near the bottom. His name is Armoram 33. He was in second place. Third place was yours truly, Mr. Light Tank. So it was an awesome match, because when you see it, I'll explain to you what was happening. The map has been downloaded and we started it up. For those of you who don't know, Prokhorovka has that rail line that goes north and south. You know, it's about a quarter of the map. It's not down the center. It's about one quarter from the edge. Now, what happened in this match is that if you watch the tanks, this is my tank, of course. I'm the Walker Bulldog. This is a Tier 8 American light tank. The key thing about this match, there's some of the rules you have to understand about Prokhorovka. Is there are do's and don'ts. You can see on the little inset map on the upper left-hand corner, we're the blue tanks. Now my tank has the white designation because this is a replay. Now on the replay, my my video image will be blocking a regular game's damage and assist damage numbers and block damage, but it's not blocked. It's not blocked here because on a replay you never see that. Also, whenever I make a kill, my name doesn't highlight in a different color, so it doesn't really matter in that regard. But everything else is the same. But the do's and don'ts is that there are things you need to do. Light tanks need to be playing this right in the middle along that imaginary line between what? E and F. Now the problem is you see a lot of these other medium tanks and heavy tanks are trying to do the same thing. That is a big no-no. And I was telling these guys, I was saying, look, you guys need to back off of this line. Only light tanks need to be up here. Only one guy listened to me. Would it be a shocker to you to find out he was the one who lasted to the very end? All the other heavy and medium tanks, they were trying to be superstars. Oh, I'm going to go up there and make 8 kills or whatever it is. I don't know what they're thinking. I was telling them, man, you can't do this. Only light tanks can be up here because we have the ability to crest the hill and pull back before guys can shoot us. Most of the time. We do get tagged from time to time. It does happen. And that's why you need to have a good light tank. Because if you get tagged hard, you could be dead. So look, it's already not going well. It's 10 to 13 and the enemy team is winning. But this match and this map favors the team that holds discipline. You've got to know what your main goals are as a light tank. My job is not to kill 8 guys or whatever. My job is to assist, light up guys so that my snipers, heavy tanks, and medium tanks that are paying attention and alive can shoot those guys. And you're going to wear them down over time. But if you try to become a superstar, you're going to end up like the dead guys you're going to see. So it's just a lot of maneuvering. And see, those 2 orange guys, one of them is actually deep in our territory. Let me see if I can see him. That guy over there, that Lycan, he was in our territory. Look at that, the freak. But I was concentrating primarily on the center line. And then now, this is when I realized these guys were infiltrating our lines. It's getting worse. Now 9 to 13. But one of the things that light tanks have to do is when you get an incursion of light tanks in your territory, you as a light tank, that's what you're doing, which is what I'm doing. My priority is to eradicate or assist in the eradication of enemy light tank guys infiltrating our lines. So that's what's happening here. Now there's a tank destroyer. I'm just trying to damage him if I can, keep him lit up. He's concentrating on me. I'm the greatest threat to him at this point. But I have other guys moving to assist. But again, 6 to 8. We're not exactly doing great. However, we are maintaining discipline. Now it's 6 to 7. We're clawing back because our discipline has been good because, well, I'm the only light tank surviving. So my job, I'm clearly understanding my job. And that's what I'm doing in this match, is I'm lighting up guys. And the incursion occurred, I responded to the incursion with help. I'm just trying to buy time for my guys to get there. But as you see, I took a bunch of damage. Because guess what? You're gonna get shot. And now they're on my base, which is terrible, but right now it's not a big threat. Minute and a half, no problem. This sniper in the corner at about what? K8 maybe? He's the #1 threat. We get rid of him, the idiot in our base will be annihilated. That's not a problem. It's 4-5. We're hanging in there the entire game. We've been down, but we're hanging in there. See this guy, another incursion. Oh well. Oops. But he is dead. Make no mistake. Now where this is, yes, this is Armor Ram right here. But now we're 3-3. We've made the comeback. And the other guy, we have, where is he? The Bison. This guy did a good job overall. Sadly, he's gonna die. I don't know specifically when. But where is my guy? There you go. Look at this dude. This is your MVP. This guy was on fire. And I mean that in the NBA Jam way. He's on fire! He ends up killing like 7 guys. Let's take a look at what he's looking at. There you go. Just a bit high. This guy had a terrific performance. I was watching him in this position here during the match. We've taken the lead. So it's him and Armor Ram, which is the captured King Tiger. This is a tank that last week was available for free experience, but it was expensive. It was I think 296,000 free experience for this tank. But man, this dude played awesome. He was there the whole time, you know, as was the Bison, which was the tank with the razor wire on the top, and also that dude Tina and me with his Panzerjäger. This guy, look at that beautiful use of the bush for camo. Who is that? I don't know. Is that? Oh, that's our AT-7. He bites the dust too. I don't know specifically when. Again, using the bush for camouflage. Really terrific. There's the enemy artillery. He's relatively easy money. It's the other guy that's the toughie. The M12 is down, and that was, oh yes. He nailed it. Fantastic. This guy was terrific the entire match. That's all you had to say. I mean, this map is a sniper's paradise if you're good enough. This guy was good enough. He was really good. He deserved every bit of the MVP, no question about it. Well, actually, yeah, I was incorrect. That other guy doesn't die. I forgot. I died. This is the enemy. Yeah, well, good luck with that, DK100. Now look at this guy's a genius. He's actually hiding behind that shell because it's invulnerable. So that's a terrific idea. However, he's just praying at this point. His only chance to win, in his mind, was to capture the base instead of trying to hunt those guys down. He can't hunt down our sniper. That Panzerjäger is too fast for him. What he's doing here is he's using terrific decision making. What he was doing was attempting to capture the base, because if something goes wrong and the other guys die, this is the end result screen of that match. Just absolutely fantastic stuff. So, third place. But it's the key thing is that, yeah, I did some good damage, 14-10, did kill a guy. But really the whole plan was to play. That was the Lycan I rammed. That's the guy I killed. Was that spotting damage was just devastating. That's how I ended up in third place. Because it was maintaining discipline and understanding your role in the game. My role in that game as a light tank is to spot the guys, set up my team to make the kills. Not to try and be a superstar. Set them up, they made kills, fantastic. Couple of incursions into our territory happened. As a light tank, my job is to respond to that, buy time, engage the enemy, allow my guys to close in and finish the guys off, which happened except with a Lycan, and I ended up having to ram him, but I did get rid of him. And so that was the key. You know, we were down the entire game, but maintaining discipline. The guys who knew what they were doing, which was that AT-15 sniper, the NM-116 Panzerjäger, the little midget sniper, the guy who was MVP, and Armo Ram in his captured King Tiger. These are the three guys and myself who maintained the discipline the best. So what happened? We scored. Just that simple. You know, we helped the team. And that's the thing. You try to help the team. You don't have to go out and be a superstar and make 8 kills like that guy did, which was phenomenal. He was terrific. I mean, I watched him kill 3 or 4 of those guys myself. It was just unbelievable, you know, during the actual flow of the game. So I wanted to make a video to show this, to show you what teamwork and mental discipline looks like, because we hung in there individually. No one was talking but me. But I know that the MVP, he heard me because I was telling him stuff. I had the working headset and nobody else was using one. But he could hear me because he responded with, I told him things that were, you know, as I was looking from the other guys. So I was giving him info that I got by watching the other players. And he was able to respond, and he just played a phenomenal game. Same thing with Armo War. That guy was awesome. He was the guy who stayed back, as well as the AT-15. But those two guys finished 1 and 2 because they used their brains. They weren't trying to go and do it all themselves. They did what they could. And every time that the Panzerjäger guy was making a kill, he just went, go make another kill. I mean, you're just trying to do the best you can. It was a phenomenal game. And I was really impressed with the way those two guys played, because they understood what was going on. And they made a game that started out just terrible into basically a classic. So it was a real pleasure to play with those guys and have those guys on my team and to contribute to the victory. So hopefully you enjoyed this video. I thought it was an awesome game. I hope that you guys were able to see that yourself. Thanks for stopping by. Please like the video, subscribe, tell your friends. I'll see you guys in the next one. Hopefully you have a great Thanksgiving. I'm having turkey and pumpkin pie, and it's awesome every year with biscuits, of course. See you guys in the next one.